Hey, what's up, gang? How we doing? This is Pablo trying to give you guys a bit of a tip and my input on an issue that I had with my 6.0. So this all started when I just got the truck like 2 weeks ago, not even 3 weeks ago, and I've been trying to see, trying to run it and try to give it the maintenance that it needs, because who knows when the person that owned it before me, when he did the maintenances on it. And so far I was driving it when I got it from the guy for 1 week, and then for me, I was trying to, I guess, do the maintenances, get everything kind of up to par, and I wanted to clean the fuel system. What I did was I threw in some Lucas, some fuel injector and fuel system cleaner in the fuel tank, and then a day or two after that, it was weird. The whole truck just died on me. It gave me a crank no start at a 7-Eleven. I was stranded. So at the time I didn't know really what to do. So I just called a buddy of mine that he's a mechanic, and he has his tow truck services as well. So he came and picked it up, brought it home, and then I started from there, seeing what's going on with it. I had a crank no start, and I was messing with it, and I noticed I didn't have any oil pressure. So there's a lot of good videos out there on how to do all these things to it, how to check, for certain things on these 6.0s. Mine's an 05, and I read on I was looking at this diesel mechanic, Ron, may he rest in peace. Fucking, he was a beast, and giving you guys a lot of good pointers and tips, and showing us how to do things. So there's a lot of great videos out there. This is just for tips, just kind of my experience that I went through, because I was dealing with this for about a week or so, trying to get it up to par, and getting it started again. And so I scanned it. Luckily I was able to get a little scanner, those OB2 readers, the small ones that connect with the Bluetooth, and that thing, gave me a lot of these codes, and I started from there, doing a little bit of detective work, and it claimed it needed a FICM, fuel injection control module. I replaced that, and then when I replaced that, I hooked up everything again and tried to start it and see what it gave me now. But it still wouldn't crank all the way. It wouldn't start. So I was like, fuck. There goes the FICM. Very expensive part. It's like around $400 or so. 350 and up, depending on what type of and brand you get. And so I was out already, almost $400, and I still had a no start. I had a crank but no start on the truck, so I was kind of worried. And so I was doing some more research, some more videos, because I was trying to fix this by myself without trying to have a diesel mechanic come out here and charge me $300 just to get a diagnostic. Which some people have, money and can do that, and some people like me want to save a penny here and there, so want to get things done, by yourself, right? So that's what I did. I was just trying to put my hands in there, here and there, and doing some things to try to get it going again. And another thing that's really important was the next step that I did was replacing the IPR valve. That thing, it opens and closes for your fuel system, regulates the fuel. So I was thinking, maybe it's clogged or something, let's replace that. It was less expensive to fix anyway, so I just replaced it. And I removed it. Again, had to get in where the FICM is, right underneath it, and get in there and take it out. And I replaced it. And again, I got a crank no start. So I was worried, guys. I was really worried. And I was like, what the fuck? This thing is not, it's not turning on. And I'm already out $500 or so. So I was like, man, I can't keep on going like this, because, sooner or later I'm going to get into it for, close to $1,000 or over $1,000, and I'm not going to fix the problem. I almost gave up. had I not, checked more videos on YouTube, asked a few mechanics here and there that I knew. I told them what happened, and they just kind of try to guide me and, oh, check this, check that, check this, check that. At the end of the day, the other thing that I switched was a very inexpensive fix. Was the ICP sensor. That one I ordered from Amazon. It was only $30 with tax and everything, so that was super cheap. And had I not, I should have actually maybe started there. Start with the cheapest things, because those are the things that you don't even think about, but they're small things. But sometimes it could be what it's needed to get your vehicle or truck fixed. And I'm gonna turn the vehicle off. It's kind of noisy, I guess. So I replaced the ICP sensor, and then and when I did that, my brother of mine, he's a mechanic, but he's not a diesel mechanic, but still he knows a lot of things. So he recommended me to also check my fuses. So I researched the fuses, on Google, for the fuse diagram, and I started lining things up. I started checking every single one by one, see if any of them were burnt. But the main, for me, the ones that I really wanted to check also was my starter fuses, because when I did the scan on this, it mentioned that the starter circuit had like very little voltage, or circuit failure. I don't know, something like that. So to me, that kind of told me, hey man, check out maybe your fuses too from your starter. So I replaced those and checked them, and I was replacing all these fuses, just putting in some brand new ones on the ones that looked like they were worn or a little burnt. So I did that as well. But that combined with the ICP, and then that's when I started, turning over the key, and I noticed cranking it over a little bit, for quite a bit. I noticed that I started getting my oil pressure again. So that was really exciting. From there on, I was like, okay, this thing wants to start now. So once again, these things, I guess they're tricky, but at the same time, it's things that you can figure out by yourself. Me, I'm not a diesel mechanic or a mechanic at all, but I'm one of those, guys that wants to get in and figure stuff out. And then, well, that's what I did. I just did my research, and I got in there, and I started, like I said, I replaced those the FICM and the IPR valve. But the FICM I only replaced because when I scanned it, like I said, my scan tool, that's what it told me, that thing was failing. So I replaced that, but I'm not sure if it really needed it or not. Maybe it was just the ICP all along. Who knows? But I did the FICM. I replaced that, and then I scanned it, and then it didn't show me a code that it was failing again. So that must have been an issue that it did have. So that's what I did. So yeah, man. Really happy about having this 6.0 Power Stroke working again, and then so happy. I've done some trial drives, and it drives just fine. So that's just kind of my tips. It's a lot of talk, but hopefully, from what I mentioned in this video, you guys can kind of also start to realize stuff, and figure it out also. Maybe if you guys got questions, I can show you guys a little bit more on on, I guess, how to address certain issues on it. That was just my experience. Got stranded with the crank no start. It was weird, because like I said, it was right after I put that fuel injector, fuel system cleaner in there, and who knows, maybe an issue could have been also with my fuel pump. Who knows? But that's what I did, guys, to get my truck running. So hopefully you guys get yours too. All right, man. Have a good day, and we'll keep more information coming. And well, good luck, everyone. Thank you.